So hello students and welcome to another video lecture from Architects Academy. Today's topic is going to be about natural bed of stone and what its significance is for use in stone masonry, especially with respect to sedimentary rocks. So let us go into this topic in detail and see how you would be writing an answer to a question which could be asked in the exam. So in the exam, it could be asked about a short note on natural bed of stone, or it could be a detailed question on the significance of natural bed in stone masonry. So first important point to note is that this term natural bed of stone is going to be occurring in sedimentary rocks. So for that, let us just see how the sedimentary rocks are formed in the first place. So you know that the earth is being constantly acted upon by sun, rain, wind, and that is causing the rocks to erode. That material is going to get transported by the rivers and it is going to be deposited on the seabed in layers. So the weathered material is constantly being deposited on the bed of the oceans in the form of one layer after another layer. So you can see in the picture here, the picture of a sedimentary rock, you can see clearly that there are layers after layers which are formed, and these layers get consolidated later due to the weight of the water above them and due to other materials in the seabed to form what are called as sedimentary rocks. So now let us understand that if we take out rocks from this, that is, if we take out some stones from this and start using them in the building, what significance will they have? So this layering structure or layered structure. So these rocks show a layered structure due to the process of formation, and that is also called as stratification. So this is what is actually happening, again explained in the form of a sketch, that the parent rock here, which could be igneous rock, metamorphic rock, or sedimentary rock, is constantly being acted upon by sun, rain and wind, weather, called as agents of weathering. The stone gets eroded and then it is carried by the rivers to the seabed, get deposited to form sedimentary rocks. So now when we use this type of a stone in building construction, if the stone is used in such a way that the load, as has been shown here, is perpendicular to the natural bed, then the stone is stable and it is much better to use it in this way than in the other way which has been shown in the second sketch. So in the second sketch, what has been shown is that the load is parallel to the lines of stratification or parallel to the natural bed. So in such a case, the stone has some inherent weakness along these lines of stratification, and therefore there is always a likelihood that due to the load, this stone will start splitting in these locations and that will damage the stone. So as a rule, what we can say is that whenever we are using the sedimentary rocks which shows the stratified structure, it is always better to use it in such a way that the load is perpendicular to the natural bed and not parallel to the natural bed. Now, if the same stone was used to construct an arch, what would happen? Let us see in the next sketch. So suppose we are using the sedimentary rocks in arches. So you know how the load transfer takes place in arch. For example, the load is coming from the top of the arch, which is going to travel in a curvilinear path, and then it is going to end in an abutment or a wall which is going to offer equal and opposite reaction. So what you're going to see is that all these stones, which are wedge-shaped stones in the arch, they are going to be in compression. And if the stone is used in the way that has been shown here in the first sketch, it is always good, because now again here the load is perpendicular to the line of stratification, while as in the second sketch what you will see is that the load is parallel to the line of stratification, and therefore there is a possibility of this getting split and damaging the arch. So in arch also you will see that you should study how the load is getting transferred, and based on that we should use the stone in such a way that the load is perpendicular to the line of stratification. So that's about it as far as this topic is concerned. Thank you.